Eamonn Holmes sparked concern earlier today when he abruptly pulled out of his GB News breakfast show, leaving Isabel Webster to host solo. The reason Eamonn Holmes pulled out of his GB News show has been revealed. The 64-year-old kicked off his GB News breakfast show opposite co-host Isabel Webster on Tuesday, July 2, but sparked concern amongst fans after he disappeared. He had been present at the start of the programme when they announced Labour's plans to build over areas of the Green Belt to assist with the current housing crisis. However, he left the desk off-screen around 7:45 during an interview with Parliamentary Under-Secretary of State for Mental Health Maria Caulfield. Isabel, 41, presented the final 90 minutes of their show solo, without sharing an explanation for Eamonn's sudden absence. A GB News spokesperson told Express.co.uk that the broadcaster was forced to leave after falling ill. They said, Eamonn had to finish earlier today as he was feeling unwell. He hopes to be back tomorrow. Eamonn spoke about his health problems at last week's TRIC Awards, which marked his first public appearance at an event since splitting with Ruth Langsford. Eamonn said he is on borrowed time and confessed, "I'm not okay. This is not a good time at all." The former This Morning presenter, who suffers from chronic back pain, arrived at the awards in a wheelchair and used a walking aid on stage as he collected the gong for Best Breakfast Programme alongside Isabel. During Eamonn's acceptance speech, he appeared to take a swipe at his estranged wife as he inferred that he had been stabbed in the back. He told the audience, "So I got two things in my back that I didn't want," seemingly referring to both Ruth and his operation. Eamonn continued, "I think sometimes we GB News presenters all have imposter syndrome. Why is that sort of thing? I went for an operation a year and a half ago and it went wrong. So I got two things in my back that I didn't want. So why not? I'll happily accept this." Celebrating his win on social media, Eamonn shared in a post, "We won Best News Programme at the TRIC Awards. Still floating on cloud 9 this morning. Just cannot believe we've won 2 years in a row." The Northern Irish Star added, "Thank you to everyone who voted. We had some serious competition against BBC Breakfast, Good Morning Britain, and the BBC 6 o'clock news. We're going to need to buy a trophy cabinet at this rate."